comes the predator.
Jump out, but I'll be back. Jump out, but I'll be back. Jump out, but I'll be back. Oh shit! Hey, jump out.
Here comes the predator.
Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Tim Black and welcome to Duh News. Hey folks, it's me, Tim the Bartender, aka Tim Black, and you're tuned into The News. Yeah, I got a story for you. This is out of Florida. Like so many more of my stories, my other stories have come from Florida. I got a message for anyone who lives in Florida. Don't. I'm serious. Maybe it's time you left. I mean, what else are you waiting for? A tsunami to hit? Come on, man. I got too many stories coming out of Florida. And all of them are bad. I got no good stories for Floridians. Just bad stories. Bad, evil stories. Shit happening. Unexplainable shit. Okay. Jandei Cherry, 22-year-old guy out of Florida, 3-year-old daughter, works as a busboy for a restaurant. He's at a beach. He gets into an argument with a friend of his. He punches the guy, friend, and the friend gets mad, takes his clothes, his wallet, his cell phone, and leaves him, stranded on the beach. I think it's called the Danny Beach. I don't know. Anyway, so he leaves Mr. Cherry on the beach. Now, this could have been funny, I guess. I mean, they got into an argument. I don't know. He left the guy. And he says it was an argument. Okay. But, okay. Could have been a funny story, but the problem is Mr. Cherry didn't stay on the beach. No, Mr. Cherry tries to go home. On his way home, with no clothes. And he's miles away from his house, back in Pembroke Falls, I think it's called. Okay. So it's a 10-mile jaunt from the beach to his home. On his way home, he passes a motorist. The motorist's name is Duke Laguerre. Duke Laguerre, checking out Mr. Cherry's gear, sees Mr. Cherry and does a double back. He bucks a U and comes back. And he says he came back because he thought maybe he needed to check out things. He needed to make sure everything was okay. All right, Mr. Laguerre. All right. So something happens. We don't know what happened. Why? Because Mr. Cherry somehow gets shot in the stomach and he dies. That's it. Mr. Laguerre says there was an altercation. Okay, Mr. Laguerre, cut the shit, man. Why'd you double back on Mr. Cherry? What were you hoping to accomplish? Why didn't you call the authorities and say, hey, there's a guy out here, he's naked. I don't know. I ain't getting out and fucking with him. So come on, man. Let's keep it real a little bit. Because if I see a naked guy running down the street, I might look at it, damn, that's some crazy shit. I'll pull out my phone. He can make YouTube in a video or maybe, you know, something. But I'm not going to, like, get out my car and talk to him. You know, fuck with him getting out my car. I may get on my phone, make a phone call, shoot some video. I'm keeping it real. This is some strange shit. You don't see people running down the street every day. It's strange. But you stop your car, you get out the car, and something happens between you and this guy ends up dead. Now, the authorities haven't charged Mr. Laguerre with anything. Nothing. They can't prove anything. There's no footage. There are no witnesses. Just a dead, naked kid on the side of the road. And Mr. Laguerre saying there was a struggle. That's it. You know, the thing is, Mr. Cherry wasn't wearing any clothes, so it's obvious he wasn't packing. But just because Mr. Cherry wasn't packing don't mean he wasn't packing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Mr. Laguerre. What really happened, baby? What really happened between you two? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It just seems like more and more of these strange fucking stories come out of Florida, and it's a sign of the times that Florida is just not the place to be. So before you guys get your big heads running on a conspiracy theory, Mr. Laguerre is a black dude, just like Mr. Cherry's a black dude. So let's take the racial element out. Okay? I don't have a picture of Mr. Laguerre because there are no pictures. I couldn't find any. And it seems like strange things happen. And they happen everywhere, but they seem to happen an awful fucking lot in Florida. Miss Laguerre, why'd you get out the car, man? I mean, I ain't gonna tell nobody. But, come on, man. Why'd you get out the car, bro? Came back to help. Everybody wants to be a cop. But nobody wants to be a cop. Only in Florida.